Hi, I'm Bob Morris, University of Nevada Cooperative Extension Horticulture Specialist, here based in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm at our University of Nevada Cooperative Extension orchard to talk to you about a disease in peaches and nectarines, primarily in our climate, that can affect the tree by causing early leaf drop during the summertime, and fall at leaf drop is the best time to make corrective actions and to get control of that disease. The name of the disease is called Corinium blight or Shothole fungus, and it is a fungal disease that's in all of our peach and nectarine trees, and that will infect the foliage and even the fruit of that trees with spottings that occur. The spots that occur in summertime oftentimes will begin as purple spots on the leaves about the size of a BB. That purple spot then can turn brown or die, and that brown dead area will drop out of the leaf, leaving behind a hole. And you can see what those holes look like on this particular leaf, about the size of a BB. If you have these holes in the leaves, and oftentimes these holes are surrounded by a margin of purple or brown, so if you have these holes in your leaves, you might want to consider putting a fall application of a fungicide down. I'm here right now. It is now early November in our orchard. We're starting to see leaf drop. To encourage early leaf drop, I've turned the water off to these trees for about 2 weeks, and that will encourage early and sudden, or at least leaf drop all at once, then turn the water back on again. And with that leaf drop is the optimum time to be applying this fungicide I'll tell you about in a little bit. The reason it's important to do it now is because as these leaves drop and they fall away from the tree, they're going to leave an opening, an open wound on that branch. And that open wound has to be protected with this fungicide so that the disease organism that are already existing on these branches do not invade through that open wound. So as you can see, as soon as we get leaf drop from this tree, we're going to make an application of a fungicide, and the fungicide is going to be sprayed so that you cover these open wounds. An example of that fungicide, one of the examples, is a copper-based fungicide. You don't need to find this particular manufacturer, but the name to remember, just like the wine, is Bordeaux. And Bordeaux is a copper-based fungicide that will, when it's applied to these branches, provide protection of those open wounds after leaf drop, so that you will reduce the amount of diseases on your tree for next year. If you don't have this disease, don't apply it. There's no reason to apply a fungicide just for the sake of applying a fungicide as a prophylactic protective measure. But if you're experiencing those open shot holes that you see in the leaves, the BB-sized openings of the leaves, and oftentimes you'll see purple or sunken infections in the new branches as well. If you're seeing that, then go ahead, use a copper-based fungicide like Bordeaux, apply it immediately after leaf drop, covering all of these open wounds, and protect your tree from getting shot hole or corinium blight next year.